Hi you guys, so obviously I look the same because I'm just going to finish up my haul from the video before this. I'll put a link to it in the crotch bar. And yeah, so after I did all of the previous stores, which in case you are just joining us was Lancome and Dior and Armani, I jumped ship and went to Printemps. I was at Galeries Lafayette. Actually, I did the Lancome at Galeries Lafayette at Printemps too, but essentially I was at Galeries Lafayette, which for those of you who don't know is a huge department store in Paris. Right next door is Printemps, which is owned by the same company and has a completely different feel to it. It's I don't even know how to explain it unless you've been to both of them. Printemps is much more calm. Galeries Lafayette is really famous and it's in a gorgeous building, so there's constantly 18 million people in that damn place. But they also carry just about every brand you can think of, including Burberry, which I also have something to show you from. So I'll do that and then we'll talk about, well, okay, essentially I went from Galeries Lafayette and Printemps, so all of these came from those two places. Went to Burberry to pick up the elusive Pale Barley, which you've all seen 18 million times on 18 other million people. I will link to Rachel's video where she buys it in the crotch bar, as she calls it, and you can go see it there because she swatches it and talks about it. And she's way better at talking about things than I am, I guess. I decided, if you missed the last video, I bought two foundations. I bought the Luminous Silk from Armani and I bought the Lancome Tint Miracle. Then I decided that I wanted to give the Tom Ford brand another try because I kind of wrote it off. I love the things that I bought. So, you know, I spent a lot of time swatching it the first time. Spent even more time and really paid attention to everything. I've decided that I have the 3 eyeshadow quads that I'm willing to spend money on. I picked up 2 more blushes, a couple lip products, and 2 face products. So, I mean, I grabbed quite a bit. But I was really impressed once I really... Sometimes for me it takes a second chance for me to really like something. So this was me giving Tom Ford a second chance. The first thing that I bought, so when I was at Burberry buying Pale Barley, I've heard so much about their Luminous Glow primer, and I tried it on and it felt amazing, and it looked like my Laura Mercier Hydrating primer, which you guys know is holy grail for me, mixed with like illuminating fluid. Like a lot of times I mix this into my primer, so it was kind of like the same thing but in one step. So then I saw that Tom Ford has one called the Illuminating Protective Primer, which is SPF 12, which is not enough to do anything for my skin, but it's a nice touch. My only complaint is, can you hear this? Okay, the packaging is not completely like sturdy, I guess. I don't know, I just feel like this could break pretty easily, but what it does is you twist it like this, and then, let me just pump out. Okay, so it comes out a white liquid like this. What I love about this, though, is that it is super moisturizing. Okay, so there's my skin now. Can you see? Okay, here's my other hand. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so obviously it feels great. So I thought I would give that a try. I also picked up the Traceless Foundation, SPF 15 and 01 Alabaster, which is the lightest color. It's a fairly neutral, very pale, fair color that leans a tiny bit pink, which is what my skin is. My skin is essentially neutral, but I'm way closer to pink than I am to yellow. So a lot of the neutral colors that you find are neutral yellow, which kind of makes me look dead. So I figured I would show you swatches of all 3 of these really fast, just so you can compare, because I think that I know for a fact that these all blend well into my skin. I've now had 3 different foundations on my face today. The Armani one looks really yellow, but it's not. Okay, so there they are. We'll also do the drip test so you can see what they're like. Okay, so this one is the Lancome, this one is the Armani, and this one's Tom Ford. So you can tell the Tom Ford's pretty much staying place. It's a much thicker, almost cream. Let me blend these out a little bit. Okay, so there's the 3 colors. I know that's crazy. They all match my skin. The Armani looks like it wouldn't match at all. The other 2 are pretty close to each other, but the Armani, I don't know, it works. When it blends in, I don't know what it does, but it works. So there are those. Yeah. I also tried the Tom Ford stick foundation, but like the liquid much better because sticks. It's a fuller coverage. It's just not my cup of tea. I love full coverage foundations. You guys know that. I liked the fluid better. Then I picked up, I already have I have the aubergine colored lip gloss from them, but I picked up this one, which is in the color Naked, because this is like a perfect nudie, like everyday lip gloss color. And it's got an amazing sheen to it. Like, that's what I love about the Tom Ford products, is that they have these amazing sheens to them. I forgot I also bought 2 blushes. Let me grab those. Yeah, so like I said, I bought quite a few things from them. And then I also picked up the lip lacquer, which everyone's been raving about, most notably Dara from Belle de Jour NYC. She blogs pretty infrequently these days, but she's on Twitter all the time, and she is back making YouTube videos. I will put a link to her channel below. This is just a shimmery lip gloss, but it's not gritty at all, and it's not just shimmer. Like, I may try and see if I can use this as a highlighter, because can you see this? This is out of this world. Like, holy shitballs. So that's the lip lacquer. I picked up another 2 blushes because I love the one I have, but super intense and I can't really wear it every day. And it's the one in Fluster. It's the bright neon corally one. So I picked up 2 more. I picked up Frantic Pink, which is a light, like very, very pretty pink. I'll swatch this. I could have brought all of the brushes too. The brushes are fucking amazing, but way overpriced. Okay, so there's Frantic Pink. It's like a perfect everyday color. I've gotten way back into like pink blushes. You guys know I was wearing all about the nude blushes for a while, but I'm back into pink just because it brightens up my skin a little bit more, and right now I need all the brightening I can get. Excuse me while I breathe in deeply. I get really winded when I talk a lot, and these videos are just me talking a lot. This one is the blush in Love Lust, which is kind of like NARS Orgasm on Tom Ford steroids. So there is that sucker. You can see how pigmented that is. But it's a peachy gold pink, but this one I think is, I have orgasm every time. It gets me every time. Thank you, Francois NARS. Also, I'm sorry your dog died. That's really sad. You should get a new one and take more cute pictures of him. His dog died today, or yesterday, I can't remember when. But he's the one that's in a lot of the advertising campaigns. But anyways, These blend wonderfully. They're smooth. They look shimmery or sparkly when you see them in person, but on the cheeks they just have this sheen that looks like you're glowing from inside, and I hate that damn saying, but there's nothing else I could say that would come close to what these do. So, yeah. Also had a feel at the skincare. I'm super skeptical about skincare produced by mass makeup companies, because a lot of times they add a skincare brand. This is going to be my opinion. There are plenty of things from makeup brands that are skincare that I like. Just the things that tend to really work for me tend to come from skincare specific brands. Anyways, how to go with the skincare. Keep in mind that the brand is owned by Estee Lauder. I tried the Advanced Night Repair, or whatever that cold product is from Estee Lauder. Didn't love it. Needless to say, I got them to make me very generous sized samples of the intensive like moisture night cream and the day cream. So I'm going to give those a try, and I will let you guys know what I think about them. The last place I stopped was NARS. I only picked up 3 products. Wasn't planning on picking up anything from them, but walked by and saw that they had this sucker. And this is the brand new, what is this even called? Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, which has SPF 30. I'm in the lightest shade, which is called Finland. Swatched this. It feels amazing. Like, I can't even explain how great. Okay, there's what it looks like. Let me rub. The coverage is much, like you can tell, the coverage is pretty high for a tinted moisturizer, but this, it just feels so smooth. Like, if this is what it feels like on my skin, I'm gonna love, love, love this. Picked that up. I was out of all of my samples of Smudgeproof, so I picked up a big one. I have to say that I much prefer the sample sizes, because this, okay, so here's the product. Here's the damn wand. This is unnecessary. Unnecessary. But anyways, there's Smudgeproof. And then, if you guys have watched me for a really long time, I'm fairly certain that I did a video where I talk about the NARS Aqua Gel Hydrator, which is a skincare product that's done by NARS that I actually really like. Now, doesn't have any fancy ingredients. It's essentially water in a gel. I'm not even kidding. So it's just putting moisture back into your skin. I use it in conjunction with a bunch of other products when I use it, because I need a lot more than just water. But for those of you with mild, like normal combination skin, to mildly dry skin, I think you would absolutely love it. While I was there, I picked up the Hydrating Moisture Cream, which is one step from the hydrator. Looks like this. Well, here's the packaging first. Their packaging is gorgeous, but totally obnoxious. Also, this thing is heavy as shit. Like, somebody breaks into your house, you could use this to kill somebody. This is like ceramic, and the pot comes here. I don't know. It's heavy. It's heavy, but this stuff feels great. It's a thick cream. I've been using coconut oil on my skin because it's the only thing that I found that works. It smells like shit. I have to breathe through my mouth for like the 3 hours that it takes for it to absorb into my skin. But what I usually do is I get home at about 6 p.m. And so I take a shower as soon as I get home. I bring my huge bottle of, this is really random. But I'll go ahead. I bring my big bottle of pure 100% coconut oil into the shower with me. I run it under the hot tap while I do the rest of my shower, wash my face. By then it's liquefied, and I take some while my skin's still wet, while I'm still in the shower, usually before I even wash out my conditioner, and I rub it on my face. Then I get out, because then I am sure that it's locking in moisture. Then I wait, and before I go to bed, which is usually around midnight, I put on other skincare products. So that's when I'm going to use this sucker. If you guys are interested in a skincare routine, let me know. I have to work a lot at my skin. A lot of people think that, oh, your skin's so perfect. I work really hard to keep my skin in the shape that it's in. And Paris makes it even harder, between pollution and the water here is hard water. It's not soft water like we have in the States. So it's drying. It wreaks havoc on my hair, on my skin. It takes a lot of things to combat that. Also, Texas is a very humid climate, at least where I'm from. And Paris is a very dry climate, so my skin has had to adjust a lot, and it's taken me a year and a half to find products that really work, and I'm still trying. I won't stop until I find something that really works for my skin. Okay, I'm going to stop blabbering now. Just make sure that I showed you guys all of this shit that I bought. Pretty sure I did. So I will see you guys soon. I'm going to be filming tutorials. I'm going to be filming reviews of any of this stuff. If you're wondering, I thought I might bring back the top 5, although it's never 5 series. I thought that I would do some mini reviews where I could do 4 or 5 minute long reviews of single products, because then that gives you shorter videos of mine to watch. Because I know that sometimes I'm like, I don't even have time to watch really long videos. So that's what's coming up. I want to thank all of you guys. I think I'm almost at 700 subscribers or something, which is crazy. Anyways, that's all for now. I want to thank you guys again, and hope you guys are doing well. Bye.